I have class in 40 minutes.
The walk is 1 hour.
The walk is 45 minutes. We'll see how this goes. I think I can make it. This is the living room. This is the Hank. And I don't know what this thing is. He just showed up one day. So, all right. Yeah, so this video is going to be a walking tour of my walk to class that I do every day. This little gnome lives in there. It's our garden bed. It's pretty awesome. We have lemon balm, we have onions, catnip. We give that to that thing in there. Snapdragon, wildflowers, thyme, cilantro, basil. These are all these lilies we got from this house down there. I'll show it to you in a bit. This tobacco plant, it's awesome. Some more gnomes. They really work hard. Compost spinner. And there's birds everywhere. There's the bird feeders, and so you know, and the birdhouse. They don't use that one, but we do have a birdhouse in the back that they do use. Bird up there. Yeah, so should have had a video structure for this, but I didn't. And so I'll just kind of ramble, but the ramblings should be mostly coherent, and should be some interesting things. This is the for context. I go to University of Georgia. I live on Pulaski Heights, etc. And so this is the walk that I've done pretty much every day this semester when I decided to go to class. Looking back on it, I should have made the walk more. But I mean, most days I've done the walk. So this Twilight bike race, that's this weekend. We go into that. There's a cardinal over here. Yeah, that's cool. There's plenty of things to see. Plenty of things to hear too. I think you should be able to hear in the video. So yeah, it is worth noting, I guess. There's a little mockingbird. That's neat. Oh yeah, I was saying it should be worth noting that I have to be kind of quick here because I'll be late to class. Technically this is my last full day of class, so it would probably be in my best interest to not be late. So yeah, but anyhow, once we get on Pulaski Street, I'll point out some pretty cool things. Right now there's less cool things, but doesn't mean there's no cool things. It's less. Like that thing, what in the world is that? Some Simpson character. Oh yeah, I'll show you this. So there used to be a really cool tree back there, but you can see all the sawdust. They just cut it down because I guess the hurricane a while back made it dangerous. I don't know. Yeah, look at this birdhouse. It's an exact replica of their house. There's actually a few of those in Athens, right across the street here. But yeah, I think one day if I own a house, the economy, sorts itself out, what I'll do is I'll have a birdhouse that's a replica of my house. Why not? and that would be good. I do apologize if the video is shaky. Filming on my iPhone, and well, truthfully, could have gotten a camera with what's it called, a gimbal or something, but I don't have time for that. Got bird watching to do, and yeah. So these trees are pretty cool. These houses are really neat. Record more, I just don't know how they would feel about some guy pointing a camera at their house. I guess it's fine. Guess that's all right. That's an awesome house. So these things, these spiky things, are so annoying. What I'll do is I'll bump into them and they'll cut me, and that happens usually on my walk home when I'm trying to cut the corner. It's really annoying. This house, their Ring doorbell does the whistle thing. So you walk too closely to it, it whistles. First time it happened to me, it really freaked me out. I was like, what in the world? But I've since realized it's just the Ring doorbell. So yeah. So in our garden we had all those they're calla lilies, candle lilies, something lilies. And well, maybe it was that house that gave it to us. It's pretty awesome. But maybe it wasn't that house. I'll know the house when I see it. But I think it was that house. Actually, it was 100% that house. Yeah. So. Oh no, wait. No, it was this house. Yeah, it was this house. So, thank you 757 for the lilies. I think we're gonna write them a note and say thank you for the lilies, but in case they watch this video, then they'll get thanked twice. Who doesn't like to get thanked twice? So I really do hope this video is not too shaky. Be a real bummer. Guess it's also worth noting that I opted to carry a banana in my side pocket today instead of my umbrella. This is an awesome house. Yeah, it's like one of the coolest houses here. That's awesome. Yeah, I opted to carry an umbrella instead, oh, look at that cardinal. Look at that thing go. Okay. That's the lady cardinal. And that's a squirrel. It's nice to see the gentleman and the lady cardinal together. Yeah, this spot right here in front of the railroad tracks is like prime bird watching. Like those alleyways, birds love it. It's really neat. So this is the Pulaski Railroad tracks. This is where I cross. This is gonna be a Mexican restaurant now. It's actually really neat. Really neat area. Go down there. It's kind of like, it's called the Greenway, but it's just like a sidewalk. But it's like under the bridge, cool graffiti and whatnot. And then it takes you to the elderly, or the Athens Community Center on Aging. Yeah, this thing's really cool, this statue. a nice Porsche in that bubble. Some cool things here. Yeah, if you walk down that trail, it takes you to Athens Community Center on Aging. They have some great, yeah, it's really cool stuff. They have some great chairs over there. They have a piano that you can play. Yeah, so I recommend that Community Center on Aging. This house up here is terrifying. They have these super loud wind chimes. And, well, they go off at night and they're so loud. It's like a horror movie, but it's a cool house. Also, in this brush the other day, I saw a groundhog, and that's pretty neat. That was my second groundhog I've ever seen. And then you might be wondering, what was the first groundhog you've ever seen? The first groundhog I ever saw was driving up to Virginia over spring break with that one guy, Hank, from the video earlier. And yeah, I saw it on the side of the road. I don't know what it was doing, but I guess I don't have to do anything. Just do what they want. But this house is pretty cool. I saw a bunch of deer in their backyard the other day. Like 4 deer. I saw, well, I was looking in their backyard. I'm just walking and I'm observing. But I swear I saw like people run by and then deer run by. But it sounds crazy, and the more I think back on it, the less I trust my memory. So that's no fun. I can't even believe myself, but I'm pretty sure it happened. This is a really cool house. That's a really cool house. They get cooler and cooler as you walk closer this way, I think. We're about to see some cool houses. We're also about to see the Obama house. Stay tuned for the Obama house. Truthfully, don't leave the video before that, because it's my favorite house. Yeah, this is incredible. This looks like you'd see it in a Subaru commercial. Big fan of those Outbacks. Hear good things about them. This is a real neat house too. This one's super cool too. Yeah, I think this is the dream right here. That's incredible. It says it's 4 leaves. If I had $1 trillion, I think I'd buy it. Look at that view. Wow, it's incredible. So this house is cool because they have a bench right here. And you could sit on that. Sit on that and read if you want, or write, or just not think. Yeah, so that's a really awesome house. Oh, here we are. So this house is the Obama house. Well, just because these dogs keep saying Obama. But look at these, look at this tree. It's the craziest tree I've ever seen in my life. Like, how do you explain this? I don't know. So, it's incredible. Well, I hope that car isn't going to that house. How do I explain? I was just admiring their tree. It was on the sidewalk, so I think it's fine. But anyhow, hello. Yeah. So, if any of my viewers, any of you guys know what tree that is, feel free to leave a comment down below with the name of the tree for a chance to win the giveaway. Giveaway details pending, but Yeah, so after my favorite house and favorite tree right there, look at this house. Fairly politically charged. That's okay. What other houses do they have? Cool mailbox right here. Oh no, there's a pretty cool house up here. Almost forgot. It's a really awesome car. Well, but yeah, this thing right there, that house, it's been under construction this semester, and it's cool to walk by each day and see the little progress that they make on it. It's like, I don't know if you ever watched those YouTube videos of people building homes. But it's kind of like watching the YouTube video a little bit each day, which is neat. So, you know, life imitates art and whatnot. So real world imitates YouTube. This is really cool. Let's see what else is going on. This is a cool tree too. I usually like to just touch that one. This purple house is pretty neat. I won't film too close to their house. Yeah. Let's see what's going on. So we're just about downtown. It's a little children's home. I actually have some cool plants there. Yeah. I regret to inform you though that my second favorite house I didn't film because, well, someone was getting out of their car in front of it. I didn't want to be a weirdo. But just know that, well, it's good to not give you all. It's not good to not give you all the secrets, because if you want to do this walk yourself, you should be a little surprised. So, if you ever make this walk from Pulaski Heights to the UGA campus, look to your left. There's a cool house. They have cool things. They have bird feeders and bird theme items and gnomes and plants. They're like a monstera, I think. So, yeah, once I get here, sometimes I'll go that way. Today I'll go this way. So every day, I think to myself, which way will I go? And then I just choose a random way. So today it's this way. But all roads lead to Boyd Graduate Research Center room 268. So we're okay. Yeah. I'm trying to think when I should turn left so that I can give you as the viewer the coolest view of downtown Athens. But yeah, I'll turn left here. Oh, because there's a nice Easter egg. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cross here. Oh, that's scary. I've almost gotten hit at that crosswalk like twice in the past 2 weeks. Right there I didn't have a walk hand, but usually I do. And twice I've had a walk hand. I've been walking and people are making a left turn there and they wait for their spot to go, and as soon as they see it, they step on it. And each time I've had to jump out of the way. It's ridiculous. But I don't know. It's fine. I'm still here to tell the tale and record the video. So this is where the Wednesday Farmers Market is. It's pretty sweet in there. They usually have a banjo and whatnot when they have bands that play. Oh, here we go. Got scared. So this crane, well, it's not doing so hot. It's seen better days, but look at those. Is that not incredible? What are they doing? Yeah, it's really cool. It's right outside of Greifel's Plasma Center. You may be wondering what's so special about Greifel's Plasma Center. Well, it's just a pretty cool spot if you need to make some money and donate and make the world a better place. Cine, gotta love Cine. Pulaski, or not Pulaski, Doggone Good Barbecue. Been there a couple times. Yeah, I recommend it to a friend. I think it's pretty awesome. Same price as like Chick-fil-A, but it's just cool. And then you can take Whole Street. If you take Whole Street all the way down, you get to that elderly center. And then from the elderly center, you can take that greenway to Pulaski Heights. And then you can go home. So sometimes I'll take Whole Street. The other day, it's a really cool bar, by the way, I forget what it's called. You see, the other day I took Whole Street and I met this guy. He told me he was the devil, so I didn't really. Kind of weirded me out a little bit. But he told me to look for the tree, and the tree would have the answers. And so, well, I found that tree on Pulaski, so I don't know. I kind of trust what he has to say, I think. Ron's Barbershop is a cool place. So what we're gonna do is cross here. Hopefully not get hit by a car. Yeah, see, I've got a lock symbol. Sure, not anything down there to be worried about. Let's see what time it is. It's 9:15, 9:16, which means I have 19 minutes to get to class. And well, we're not quite gonna make it. But better late than never. It's just a review day. Maybe I can find 2 or 3 more ways to rationalize snoozing my alarm this morning, but it doesn't really matter. Toasted Sub Place, never actually been there. It's Robin right here. He's probably having a good morning. Robin's kind of underrated, I think, because there's a trillion of them, but they're really cool and they let you get pretty close and really watch them do their thing. But they're still not my favorite bird. You may be wondering what's my favorite bird. Probably you get these black-capped chickadees. They're a feeder, they're super cool. Also, my favorite individual bird is probably this northern mockingbird at the student center. And well, he lives there and he builds a nest and whatnot. It's pretty cool. I always see him every time I walk. Let's see here. No, I don't want to go this way. I want to go this way, I think. I do. Let's see here. It's Georgia Theater, Musicians Warehouse. I've actually never been in there, but in the Musicians Warehouse, but it's probably pretty cool. This is Nowhere Bar. This is my favorite bar in Athens, just because they have a cool logo. It's like pretty much the main reason, but it's pretty cool. It says, "Hey, nothing." Well, I know what that's in reference to, but certainly it's not the band Nothing. That'd be crazy. But yeah, this is peak Athens right here. Oh, there you go. And literally, right, all that good stuff over there. The globe. It's all neat. Plenty of stuff to see. Actually, never been there. Never been there. Never. I've actually never been to Athens. But here it's alright. Cloud, fortunately I've been there. So word on the street, like as in literally the bowling alley right there, never been there. That's crazy, I feel. Let's see here. Trying to think. Yeah, that's Wilk Street Records over there. It's a neat spot. Here they sell records. This is College Ave. This is it. Maybe I'll end the video here in a second once I reach the arch. Maybe I won't. Just don't really feel, super comfortable filming on campus. There's so many people, but probably suck it up. Who cares? Yeah, I think I'll just continue to film. Sorry about that. But, anyhow. Arch over here. I'm actually not making horrible time. I mean, 26 minutes. Fool around. We're already at the arch. Could be worse. What we're gonna do is, you're gonna stand over here so you have some privacy. Maybe we can look at this. I can get behind that. Let's see here. So, well, I went to that. I think. I don't know. Yeah, it's good to know that there's things going on. It's important to, oh, dude, I forgot that it's, well, it was Flagpole Day yesterday, and if I would have taken us past City Hall, I could have gotten the newest edition of Flagpole. So I'll be doing that on my walk home, which won't be recorded, but, damn, sorry that I forgot. But that's alright. Alright, this light should switch soon. Should probably get to class. And here we go. Gotta walk quickly to beat the crowd. Anyhow, I was kind of hoping that it'd be a nice sunny day to record this, but it's fairly overcast. But I think that's fine because, truthfully, it's been climate change and whatnot. It's been pretty bizarre season as far as the weather goes. So it's pretty lore accurate to have an overcast day. So I'm not too worried about it.
It's like 3 something to 3.89. It's
So yeah, it's where a lot of people take their grad photos. Good for them. Congratulations. Someone's ringing the bell. Congratulations to them too. Must be celebrating. But yeah, there's some grapevines. Grapevines this way too. So, just for context, the classes are in South Campus. It's really cool because, you know, I live above downtown, which is seated above North Campus, which means when I walk to class, unfortunately, I have to walk through all of downtown and all of North Campus to get to my classes, but it's really awesome because I see everything. There's so much to see. So it's pretty cool, I think. This might be one of my top 3 favorite spots on campus. This little quad right here. I don't know if it's called a quad, but maybe. Quad doesn't really make sense, I guess, because it has 4 sides, but a lot of things have 4 sides. I don't call them quads. But yeah, main library up here. Show the bench that I usually sit at. It's unoccupied. So I could sit there to demonstrate, but I don't have time. But yeah, this bench right here that's the bench. Spent a lot of time seated there, which I'm grateful for. Whew. Take this side. Usually I'd go down there, go to the main $1 million staircase. I think that's what it's called. I don't know how much it actually costs, but I guess it doesn't matter. Usually I'll take this. Because it's a little quieter. It feels like you're just in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of neat. Usually, not usually, but occasionally, on occasion, I'll just sit right here, hang my legs right there, and I don't know, it's kind of a nice little spot. Not a lot of traffic. You can just sit. Yeah, these are kind of neat. Look at this leaf. Yeah, it ain't really great. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I would identify the plant, but I don't know what it is. So. Yeah, I wish I saw more birds and plants to ID on that walk, but well, we were preoccupied. Anywho, off we go. So these things are blooming, soon to bloom. It's pretty neat. I think that's a flower. I'd identify it as a flower. Yeah, I'm sure you can hear in the video, there's a lot of birds around this area, noticed. North Campus especially, I started to call them the noisy North Campus birds. Because while the South Campus birds aren't nearly as noisy. So. Yeah. But they're still worth seeing. Also, South Campus has a lot more hawks from what I've seen in North Campus, but that's probably purely as a result of me spending more time there. But if we saw a hawk, that would be neat. So this right here is this is what it's all about. Walking down the stairs. Maybe we can jaywalk, we'll see. So 28awesomebugs.org. It reads, it's the coolest place on the internet. I'm inclined to believe them. I am. Hey, how are you?
Good.
I guess I should have talked to her, but I've got a video to record. I'll send her a note, a message. So looks like they're mulching. It's probably a pretty good day to mulch because well, it's overcast. I'd rather mulch today than on a sunny day. Yeah. So I realize I'm recording like everyone now, but I think it's probably fine.
My best friend is able to come.
I mean, if they cared, they'd tell me. They haven't told me, so I guess they don't care. Nah, that's not true, but well, I don't know. I don't know how these like YouTube pranksters and YouTube bloggers do it. Have to have like no shame whatsoever to just roll around with huge cameras and whatnot. It's crazy. But yeah, I think I know who that was. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this thing. Oh, where'd he go? There's another one. There's 3 mockingbirds at Tate, which if you remember from earlier in the video, I said my favorite mockingbird was at Tate. Since there's 3 of them, it makes it harder to figure out if that was my favorite one or not, but I'd like to think it was, and well, he just has friends now. But yeah, I mean, they really work hard. They learn something from them. Oh, this is good. New flagpole after all. This is tremendous news. So usually, I mean every time I get the flagpole at City Hall. I didn't even know you could get it at Tate, but I guess you can. We're at 38 minutes. I think my walk's gonna be roughly 45 minutes. Almost exactly what I said earlier. And I think it's a perfect segue. Actually, that guy over there, he's in my cybersecurity class, which is where I'm walking, and well, I hate to say it, but he's walking the opposite direction. And well, hopefully class wasn't canceled. That guy should be in class. Whatever. I think his name's Adam. He was a cool guy. But anywho, I read this book not too long ago. It's called The Art of Mindful Walking. It talks about, it's basically just this dude's, observations and meditations from his walks. And one thing he talks about something, he has a chapter on like the walk to work. And in that chapter, he talks about how walking is really cool because unlike, car traffic or the bus, public transit, I think I know a scooter person too. Unlike other forms of traffic, you always know exactly how long it's going to take you. Because, well, you can't get stuck in traffic walking, you just walk. And so, that consistency of how long it takes you reduces a lot of anxiety. You don't have to worry about, especially in a city, It's like, oh, I need to leave X amount early so that, you know, in case there's an accident, I'm not late walking. I always know exactly how long it's gonna take me. And pretty much, I think everyone has a default walking pace. You're probably not gonna walk slower. But what they don't tell you is you can actually walk faster. So at the very least, your walk's always the same. But if you really have to step on it, you can walk faster. So that's pretty, I don't know, it's pretty neat to know that that's like the upper bound of how long it takes is constant. And it's the same as the default. I don't know. I like graph it or something. Make some time complexity graph. That would be funny. But yeah, so it's good to know. But I always know exactly how long it'll take. It's also cool. Biking is pretty much the same way. I mean, you can get stopped a little bit more, but not as much as a car. Cars are honestly pretty unpredictable. Very anxiety provoking, you know? Speaking of anxiety provoking, this car is anxiety provoking. That's the ticket car. But they can't ticket you if you walk to class. Think about that. So, well, it's 9:36. Class started a minute ago. I'm not there, but I'm close. It's a pretty tranquil spot on campus too. It's a physics building. Old as dirt, but gets the job done. I'm about to show you my favorite tree on South Campus, which is huge. It's called the South Campus Bench Tree. You may be wondering how to get that name. Well, I coined it, so that's what it's called. We're almost there. Yeah, so this used to be all trees in here before. Cut down a bunch of them to make this poultry science building. It's like, yeah, it's important to study the chickens, but seriously, man, this thing's huge. Also, they made all these chairs. It's really, they're not great, not very comfortable, not very good. There were some amazing trees that they cut down, and it's just, I don't know. At least make it look cooler. I mean, it works. It works. I'm just hating. So this is a cool tree. One time I was walking and I saw some dude sitting way up there. It was crazy. But this is the South Campus Bench Tree. The one and only. It's tremendous. Look at this. You can put your bag in this crack. You can just sit right here. It's a little wet, so I won't demonstrate, but I've eaten many lunches right there. You can watch all the passerbys. It feels like you're kind of tucked in there. It really does feel like you're kind of in your own world, almost like an observer. But you probably are being observed. People probably look in there and say, what's that guy doing in the tree? They've got no idea how cool it is. This is an alright tree. But yeah, ginormous poultry science building. That's fine. I think it's worth noting I'm a computer science major, and so it's a little bitter that we don't have a building, but poultry science has two, I guess. But looks like computer science majors can't find jobs anyways, so who cares? No point in giving us a building. We're not gonna be employed. Squirrel has a nut. Good job, buddy. There's also hamsters all around, but haven't seen one on the walk. But do believe me, we're at 44 minutes, 56 seconds. Tell me it's not crazy. 45 minutes exactly. I guess it'll be like 45 minutes and 30 seconds because I gotta get to the door, but it's pretty spot on. This is one of my favorite statues. So I'm gonna end the video right here. The class is just right upstairs in this building. And yeah, it's been a fun walk.